early grave. All of the pearly gates, I was destined to come. Predicted, blame God, he blew breath in my lungs. Second to none, wicked turned wives to widows. Through satin pillows, the desolate one. Took a little time to claim my spot. Chairman of the board until this game stopped, and I stopped.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. Wednesday night in the NBA. It's the Miami Heat facing off against the Philadelphia 76ers. And that'll do it from the studio. Let's get you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports broadcast crew at the arena. I'll see you back here at halftime.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, this is the NBA. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. It's great to have you with us. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. Someone will be keeping an eye on, of course, LeBron James.
I'll tell you what, LeBron can absolutely soar in for the finish. I remember last year, the alley-oop in the conference finals against Indiana just almost put his head on the rim.
Air freight is a nickname we could dub LeBron James. I mean, he's an unstoppable force and an immovable object. Defensively, the strength, length, mobility. He can wall you up and lock you down and put you away.
Right now, the 76ers are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fans. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season. Well, guys, they got swept in last year's series, and you know that's the first and foremost thing in their minds as they look to turn the tables this time around.
You know, this game kicks off a three-game season series for these clubs. Definitely both looking to get that leg up tonight.
Carter Williams with it, and Bosch picks him up defensively. And LeBron with the clear path to the hoop. Gets it to go. Chalmers has got the first points of the night for the Heat.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Now here's Carter Williams, doubled by Chalmers. Haslem, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. That's right, Steve. And even though they may not be the fiercest of rivals, it doesn't mean both these teams, Clark, aren't hungry to start their series off right.
And you know what? Another thing, who knows, guys, the three games between them could end up having an influence on how the conference playoff picture shakes out.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Feeds it to Chalmers. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
Yes, Kevin, and he didn't outright say that he didn't worry about defense here, but it was all about offense for them this game. He said numbers 1, 2, and 3 on our list are getting good looks, good movement, and hitting shots. That's all there is to it. Let's see if their approach works.
Okay, Doris, well, the offensive approach, a primary force in the game plan today, guys.
As it should be, Kevin. I mean, they're the type of team where if they can get their offense clicking, everything else falls into place.
Exactly. For them, more than most teams, so much depends on the effectiveness of their offense. It usually is the beginning of their best defense. I think it's fair to say that the top of the Eastern Conference has been getting tougher over the last few seasons. Unfortunately for the Sixers, they've headed the other direction. They've been going south, and part of why they were on the outside of the playoffs looking in. You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
James. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Now here's Carter Williams, defended by Chalmers. Richardson for three. Richardson missing again. And back to what you were saying, Clark, about Philadelphia going through a lot of roster changes last year. You're right, in a season where a lot of other teams in the East put it all together. Steve, bad timing for Philadelphia.
Yeah, bad timing. Roster changes and injuries, of course. I mean, the big trade for Bynum looked like it was going to be something that could help them get to the top of the East, but Bynum never played a single game for them. And so it's understandable why Philadelphia struggled.
Young's shot is off.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Haslem defended by Noel. And Haslem kicks to Bosch. Chalmers. Three-pointer, Wade. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. That's 7 points for Dwayne Wade. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Bulls.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game. And no matter what unit was out there, it looked like a mismatch to me.
Thaddeus Young last season stepping into the full-time power forward role for the Sixers. Kind of a mismatch waiting to happen because he's undersized at 6'8", but way too quick for most of the guys guarding him.
Here's Carter Williams following the basket by LeBron James. And Young kicks to Carter Williams. Here's Richardson. Richardson missing again.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
And for Thaddeus Young, with the league going more towards quickness and mobility, Clark, that's certainly going to fit his strengths well.
That is absolutely right. He's not a really strong rebounder. His lack of size does make him vulnerable to post up, but he's one of the best slashers in the game. In the end, the mismatches tend to usually play out in his favor.
Count the bucket. 6 points for LeBron.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here's Turner. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
You know, last year nobody was quite sure of the role Evan Turner would have, but as the season went on, he played his way into the rotation by earning the trust of his coach. I thought he made some good strides in his game.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And Turner, the number 2 overall pick back in 2010. Clark, it seemed NBA stardom awaited, but so far, it just hasn't worked that way.
It's still on the horizon for him. You got to remember now, he's only in his 4th year. He's a terrific ball handler, rebounder, 6'7", can play the point forward position for you. Sixers traded away Iguodala and handed him the reins, and I think sometimes you can do that prematurely. It'll be interesting to see how Evan steps in.
Oh, what a throwdown there, man.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
And Haslam kicks to LeBron. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. LeBron's got 9.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Kicks to Noel. The dish to Young. The pass to Richardson. 76ers moving the ball around. And he banks in the layup. 5 points in the game.
Scoring-wise, a really sluggish start for him, guys. I mean, just 2 for 7 overall.
Here's Wade. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. 4th, LeBron James.
He never took a night off. I mean, it seemed like he was scoring big all season long. Just a terrific year for him.
The 76ers trail by 5. Carter Williams with it. A stupendous finish in traffic. Carter Williams has got his first basket.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
And the basket by Wade.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
A different look for Miami. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Bosch. Battier comes in for Udonis Haslem. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's Carter Williams, defended by Cole. Wade against Richardson. No good. Some solid defense from Battier. The Heat leading by 5. Here's Cole, rejected by Carter Williams. Now here's Turner. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Right side, Turner. Passes it to Carter Williams. He kicks it to Noel. Richardson. The feet to Young. Back to Richardson. 6 to shoot. Rejected by Battier.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Here's Oden. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And stolen by Oden. Gives him the lead pass. A pull-up. Cole. Oden dishes to Wade. Kept alive. Cole, the pass to Oden. Battier. Richardson cover. Fades. And again, Miami with the triple.
You know, they've really built the lead on their inside game and their ability to convert second chance opportunities, Kevin.
Carter Williams with it. Wade picks him up. Richardson kicks to Young. He dishes it to Carter Williams. Down low. Pocket 6. Noel. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Again, the strong inside game and the second chance points quickly becoming a factor.
Kevin, it's absolutely the biggest factor in the game right now.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Philadelphia. James Anderson comes in for Jason Richardson.
Well, what a series it was in the finals a year ago. Such great basketball. 2 teams that like to play up-tempo. And I'll tell you, the Spurs had Miami. They had the series in the bag. They were 1 play away from wrapping it up in Game 6. But the miracle comeback from the Heat it led to the Game 7 victory and another title for the Miami Heat.
Here's Carter Williams. Anderson. Carter Williams kicks to Anderson. Gets it to go. Here's Cole. He has 5. Clark, it was interesting because the games themselves weren't particularly close through the first half of the series, but things started to get really tight when they left San Antonio after Game 5.
How about that, Kevin? You talk about things tightening up. We had a game for the ages in Game 6. 28.6 seconds to go. The Spurs plus 5. Miami needed a miracle, and they found it in the form of timely three-point shooting and got some help from the San Antonio Spurs missing some free throws.
The Game 6 was about as intense an NBA game as you'll ever see.
Oh, it was off the chart. Absolutely fantastic. You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yep, they were ready to go right from the opening tip.
The 76ers trail by 6. Carter Williams dishes to Turner. High post try. Up again. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. Miami's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Pass to Hawes. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Heads-up play on both ends there. Transition basketball. The steal and the quick push.
Steve, that's how it should be played. I mean, rapid-fire basketball.
And the Heat making a change here. Chalmers is checked in. Battier, the pass to Oden. It's back to Battier. LeBron from deep. Shot's good. LeBron's got 12 in the game.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Carter Williams kicks to Hawes. Turner against Chalmers. Carter Williams dishes to White. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Shane Battier.
Well, what I like about him, Kevin, is he knows who he is. I mean, he's an energy guy. Plays with a physicality about him, just toughness and grit. and he knows that's his ticket to playing time on the floor. He does his best every single night.
I tell you what else I like is his attacking mindset too, Steve. No matter where he is on the court, when he gets possession, he will turn it up and turn it on and run out. Most of the time, he doesn't stop until he's laid the ball in the hoop.
The Heat making a switch here. Bosh is checked in. The 76ers trail by 8.
You know, Miami went to that smaller lineup last season, and a big change in that was having Chris Bosh move over to the 5 spot. Not his natural position, but I thought he held his own both offensively and defensively playing in the middle.
LeBron, defended by Carter Williams, got that bucket in no time at all. And that's 15 points for LeBron.
Boy, he's really been rolling now from three-point range. What an opening quarter for him.
Now here's Carter Williams, covered by LeBron. And Turner kicks to Hawes. And it's blocked by Bosh. Pass to LeBron. Back to Chalmers. Good ball movement here by the Heat. The drive by Wade. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And for Bosh, playing the center, Steve, he's giving up some weight out there.
But he's a very smart defender. He avoids fouls. And you know, the way the league is these days, Kevin, most teams play smaller. And Bosh can normally find a center that he can guard without too much trouble. But there are a few matchups around the league that are a problem.
Well, they got the speed and the pressure of that Miami defense. You think they're able to compensate for any lack of size inside by using those other things.
Yeah, that's normally the case against, I would say, the vast majority of the league.
Outside Turner. It's Anderson with the drive. Gets the bucket. Anderson's got 6.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Wade outside. LeBron James on the wing. That 3 off the mark. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out front, up by 8. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
It's a Halloween broadcast of the NBA. Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks take on Joakim Noah and the Chicago Bulls this Thursday, 7 o'clock Central.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, Stephen Clark, what are your thoughts?
Boy, the offense has been so smooth. Everybody working together. And you can tell they're getting good shots pretty much every time down.
Yeah, they're a well-oiled machine there. I mean, they keep the ball moving, they keep themselves moving, and as a result, they're piling up the points.
The 76ers trail by 8. On the court for the Heat. On the wings, it's D. Wade and LeBron James. Haslam and Bosh up front. And it's Chalmers in at the point guard. And Anderson kicks to Moultrie. Here's Brown. LeBron grabs the miss. Miami's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Wade, good.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, a bold draft day trade for the Philadelphia 76ers, trading away their all-star point guard Drew Holiday for the rights to 6th pick overall Nerlens Noel and a first-round pick in the loaded class of 2014. And for the new front office in Philly, it's a clear direction. Go young and build from the ground up. The Sixers' record will likely take a step back this season, but the experts all love the initiative with this move. Not content to be an average team, guys. They're looking to shake things up.
Doris, a lot of promise on this team. We'll see how they develop. And that one's good. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. To the middle. Here's Brown. Up and in on the layup.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The 76ers trail by 10. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And White kicks to Brown. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot two.
Boy, 76ers had a season they'd like to soon forget. But the one thing they were able to do last year was win at home. Good thing, too, given how unforgiving Philadelphia fans can be. No tougher sports fans in all of sports than Philadelphia.
And back to the 76ers at home. Never a good idea to be under 500 at home in a city that has booed Santa Claus before. Steve, luckily they were able to avoid that, going 23-18 here last season.
Well, maybe Santa Claus had a bad year that year, Kevin. I don't know. But look, I mean, if you're stinking it up in front of Philly fans, they're going to let you know. I mean, they're going to boo you. They're brutally honest. On the flip side, though, when you play well, they're going to back you. A lot of people thought the East would be a cakewalk for Miami last year, but Indiana made sure that wasn't going to be the case. What a series with the Pacers using their size and strength to pound Miami down low. And eventually the Heat were able to pull it out, but boy, was that a tough series.
The 76ers trail by 9. Now Carter Williams. Back to Young. He passes to Richardson. Connects from three-point range. Richardson's got 8 points. And just to touch back on the Eastern Conference Finals, went to a Game 7 where Miami ran away with the game. But, you know, Clark, if it weren't for the heroics of LeBron earlier in the series, it could have been the Pacers that took on San Antonio in the finals.
You know, I was thinking a little bit about two former ABA teams meeting in the NBA Finals, but the Heat managed to steal Game 1, and I thought that proved to be the difference in the end. That was a game the Pacers had and didn't squeeze. But the way these two teams are constructed, they should be seeing a lot more of each other in the near future. And I think that's great for the league because whenever they meet up in the regular season or the playoffs, it's always been a battle the last couple of years.
Nice rivalry developing between those two.
Right.
Look out, man! Already shaking.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And the 76ers get it back. Carter Williams, the pass to Richardson. Inside, here's Brown. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Strong move there to go in for the dunk.
That's a smart foul there to prevent him from the finish.
The 76ers have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight, 6 of 9 to be exact. That free throw missing.
Well, usually you think of the Sixers as a team that likes to play deliberate and slow things up a bit, but boy, they struggled to score last year. A big part of the struggle was that they just didn't get to the free throw line very much.
Ray Allen, he's checked in for Miami. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Well, Clark, as you said with the 76ers, they made the fewest free throws in the entire league last season, mostly because they were second to last in attempts. Steve, part of that is pace, but a lot of it was not having, players attack the rim.
And more than anything, Kevin, it was just lack of talent. I mean, they didn't have enough guys with the ability and the physical skills and tools to get to the rim and attack defenses.
Dishes it to Richardson. Brown sets a screen for Richardson. He feeds it to Allen. Young fires from 14, and the jumper is good. Young's got 4 this quarter.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Guys, Lavoy Allen out of Temple, a local Philly guy. The Sixers took him with the second to last pick of the 2011 draft, and he's really played consistent minutes for him.
The 76ers trail by 9. Allen, a screen on Chalmers. Carter Williams dishes to Young. Brown, good ball movement here by the 76ers. And that one's good. Richardson's got 11 points. And for Lavoy Allen, mostly a spot-up jump shooter, but he knows how to throw his weight around inside. And Steve, he can provide some, at times, tough interior D.
Well, he's 6'9", but he seems to play bigger. Long arms and a strong lower body gives him the size and the leverage to be able to battle people inside.
The The 76ers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Brown. Here's Allen. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Anderson. Carter Williams with it. Working on Allen. Brown. Good. And now it's just a 4-point Miami lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Doubled by Anderson. Feeds to Brown. Gets it to go. Brown's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. Number 1, the Heat.
Now, they were a remarkably efficient offense, and I thought they just did a nice job of finding the open man time and again. No selfishness on that team.
And Chalmers kicks to Anderson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Heat lead by 4. The 76ers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Carter Williams off the pick from Young. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
And a moment to check out LeBron James here. Great year for him last year. 4th in scoring, 5th in field goal percentage, and his passing skills were on full display last season. He was in the top 15 in the league in assists.
And, Steve, he was definitely one of the most reliable, efficient scorers in the NBA. I mean, his top 5 ranking put him right there in the ranks of the elite scorers.
I think he's best as a spot-up shooter. When he can play off of his teammates and find openings on the perimeter, just catch and shoot. Got a quick release, beautiful stroke.
He does such a nice job of getting himself squared up and in perfect position before the ball gets there, preparing before the pass.
Allen. And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And a moment to check out Miami and who they've got coming up. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Young passes to Richardson. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Moment to see how the schedule is looking for Philadelphia. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Miami leading by 7. And here's Chalmers for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Kicks it to Allen. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bosh has got his first points of the night. The 76ers trail by 10. There's the dish to Noel. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
The pass to Carter Williams. He kicks it to Richardson. Passes it to Young. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Haslam. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Heat leading by 8. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Gentlemen, when you look at the Heat finding the right pieces to build a championship, Shane Battier has been one of those important pieces. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "From a basketball IQ standpoint, Shane was a perfect match for LeBron. I've never coached two players with such high-level basketball IQ." And gentlemen, the Heat have been able to find all the right pieces to build a championship, and Shane Battier has been one of those important pieces.
Certainly a cerebral approach to the game. Much appreciated, Doris. Thank you. Young dishes to Noel. That one goes. Count. Noel's got 8 points.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
And here is Carter Williams. And it's Haslam with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Chalmers. And blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. From 17 feet out. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 6 assists in the game. Timeout call the 76ers.
You know, when something works for you, you stay with it. The Heat saw after the 2012 finals that small ball was very effective for them. You can see why they chose to do that, given how hard it is to find a power forward that can match up with LeBron. Makes good sense.
The 76ers trail by 11. Carter Williams with it. And Young kicks to Allen. It's stolen by Haslam. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And Wade slams it in.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now here's Carter Williams. Noel sets a screen for Carter Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers with another miss. And mismatches really are what make an NBA offense go at times. Not only can Miami overpower you, Steve, you know, with their sheer talent at times, but if you're trying to guard a perimeter player with a big, you're going to be in trouble.
Well, some people still see small ball as a gimmick, but, you know, for Miami, it's different because you've got LeBron James playing the power forward. So it's not really small ball. He can rebound, he can defend, he can do everything. And so the Heat become a nightmare to guard at the other end, and you can rarely take advantage of them offensively.
The 76ers trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Back to Richardson. To the paint. And Noel throws it down. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Greg Oden, he's checked in for Udonis Haslem. Shots good from Oden. Here's Carter Williams.
You know, if you just look at the numbers without knowing who Dwayne Wade was, you'd think he was probably 6'7" or 6'8", but the way he blocks shots and rebounds, even at 6'4", he just plays much bigger than he really is.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Miami leading by 13. LeBron outside. Back to Chalmers. Heat moving the ball around. Wade kicks to Chalmers. Off target with his 3. And you go back, Clark, to that big man game for Wade, averaging about a block shot a game for his career.
Well, you think about it. He's 6'5", but he actually has a 6'11" wingspan, and you're not going to find a stronger guy at the shooting guard position. He's over 220 pounds, and there's nothing extra there, so he brings a lot to the table.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The kick out to Young. Back to Turner. Now the feed to Noel. Great D that time from Greg Oden.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Shane Battier is checked in for Chris Bosh. 20 seconds left in the first half. Here's Turner, and he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for two. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Evan Turner at the line for two.
The first one falls.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
Both free throws good from Turner. There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. From deep LeBron. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. That'll do it for the first half. Heat lead by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're in the early stages of what promises to be another great season in the NBA. Miami up on top against Philadelphia. At every opportunity, they're pushing it on the break and looking to run it down the opponent's throat. D-Wade was phenomenal in the first half. At the break, 21 points. He's been getting it done on both ends of the court. Look at the assists, look at the rebounds. It's all adding up to a great first half. The 76ers on the other side of the coin, not looking as shiny. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. Some great work out there by Jay Rich. He's got 13 points and also has been a factor with his rebounding. Some close games out there. Let's get to them. Out at the Palace of Auburn Hills, it's the Pistons in front against Washington. Out in front by 11 points in just the second quarter. And another game going on. Orlando on top against the Timberwolves at Target Center. 6 points is the difference as they're up in the third. And now, a look at the other NBA action. Over in Houston, it's the Rockets trailing to Charlotte. Second half of basketball going on in a tight one. And that's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us. It's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, who are all ready with the call for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Nice numbers from D-Wade. He's got 21 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
Now, he's a maestro, Clark. I mean, the conductor of this offense, putting on a fantastic performance.
Evan Turner and Thaddeus Young at the forward slots. Carter Williams and Jay Rich in the backcourt. And it's Noel in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Well, there's a new ownership group in Philadelphia as of 2011, and in this offseason, they pulled the trigger and brought in new leadership in the front office. Looks like they're jumping on the analytics bandwagon, hiring the former brain trust of the Houston Rockets.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And back to the Sixers. I guess for the Wall Street ownership group, going mathematical is something they were, Steve, pretty comfortable with.
Well, it's something that a lot of teams are going to now, Kevin. The new owners, a lot of them businessmen, they want to turn to math to try to figure this whole thing out. Bottom line, though, is it's a combination. It's not just stats. It's talent, stats, chemistry, coaching, a lot of things that goes into winning.
5 to shoot. The shot from the low post is good. Noel's got 12 in the game. The Heat leading by 13. Wade passes to LeBron. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. And that's now 20 points for LeBron. Back to Young. He dishes it to Carter Williams. And the powerful one-handed slam. out of this world aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it now.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that spurs them on. Maybe sparks a little bit of a comeback here.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Noel. He feeds it to Carter Williams. Stolen by Chalmers. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Goes up, and then Wade slams it in.
How about that nice 1-2 punch there, guys? Great defensive play, and of course, it leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve.
Noel sets a screen for Carter Williams. Turner wide open, and the shot is long.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And it's on its way from Chalmers for two. LeBron dishes to Haslam. Back to LeBron. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The Heat third.
You could tell by watching them just how focused they were at the defensive end of the court.
The 76ers trail by 15. Carter Williams kicks to Richardson. Dishes it to Carter Williams. Feeds it to Noel. Richardson. Thaddeus Young on the wing. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Well, let's take a look at where Philadelphia ended up rank-wise in the league last year. Second in fewest turnovers per game. 11th in assists. And they were in the top half of the league shooting the ball from deep. Average to pedestrian, but still fairly effective from there.
Very well-coached team, Clark. I mean, you look at the numbers, and you talked about the few turnovers, the top 5 in the league, in fact, in fewest mistakes. So this is a well-disciplined, well-coached team. When they're on their game, they're just one of those teams you hate to play against because they don't give you anything easy.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Richardson for 3. Good. Richardson's got 16.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Michael Carter Williams, the rare 6'6" true point guard. Both his mother and his stepfather are high school basketball coaches, so you know he's got a really good basketball IQ. That seems to run in the family.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Looked like some miscommunication there offensively. Those guys were not on the same page.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And for Carter Williams, unusual height for the point guard position.
Yeah, he's long. I think the main thing he'll need to do at the NBA level is really work on that outside shot. It's got a little bit of a hitch in it right now, and he's got to get that corrected, because if he does, he's got a chance to be special as a point guard.
He's quick and he is athletic.
Yep.
Pass to Wade. He's feeling it. And that one comes up a bit short. Chalmers pass to Bosch. And another basket for Miami. Here's Carter Williams. He's doing a great job of setting the table.
Room service dime showing you that nice peripheral vision of his.
And he is just one away from having a double-figure assist total for the game.
Carter Williams off the pick from Noel. Turner. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
The Heat leading by 18. Inside to Bosch. And stolen by Noel. And here's the fast break.
Oh, ridiculous. Tore it down that time. Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close. The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Back to Turner. He passes to Carter Williams. Here's Noel. They get it again. Bosch with some nice D. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Back to Wade. LeBron outside. From deep. Haslam shoots from the elbow. No good off the front iron.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
From deep, Richardson. Another shot, and it's blocked by Haslam. But they recover it. Kicks it to Turner. The dish now to Carter Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. They get it back. The pass to Noel. Goes up again over Bosch. And it's Noel missing.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Lets it go from the wing. And another basket for Miami.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
Young, a screen on Chalmers. And Noel kicks to Turner. Noel sets a screen for Turner. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And here's Chalmers for 3. And the Heat on another 3.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Here's Carter Williams. He's got 6. Back to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. And it's good off the glass. Young's got 11 points.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those. The Heat have magnificent talent, but even coming off an NBA title, they had never put their name into the conversation of a great team until last spring when they went on that amazing 27-game winning streak.
And the Heat making a change here. The 76ers trail by 19. To the inside. Out to White. White left side. Passes to Moultrie. Young outside. Clock at 6. Anderson. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 9. And for the Heat, they were staring right at the 72 Lakers win record, and I'm sure everyone remembers, but ultimately they would fall, Steve, to the Bulls after 27 consecutive wins.
Yeah, that streak to me was one of the great feats in NBA history. Winning 27 games in a row in the regular season, so difficult, but it showed you what the Heat were made of. They really were battling every night, and I thought that put them on a great run heading into the playoffs.
He kicks to Oden. Shoots from 12. The offensive rebound.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
No good from Vernado. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Anderson with the ball. Wade picks him up. Anderson gets the screen from Turner. Anderson kicks to Moultrie, and the layup's good off the glass.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Wade. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Wade's got 27 points.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
And here's Anderson for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
The feed to Chalmers. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And as he has gained more experience in the league, Wade has taught himself to rely a bit more on his jump shot and a little less on attacking the rim. But still, you see his confidence really lies in his ability to attack the lane.
And Wade, still a player who thrives on getting in the lane, Clark, and for his career, under 30% from long range.
Yeah, you know, his jump shot is more of a mid-range weapon, quite honestly. He loves the bank shot, loves the floaters, and is always looking to get somebody in the air with that pump fake. And usually, more times than not, guys bite and he gets free throws.
He gets to the line, you're right. And it's Moultrie missing. Miami leading by 15. And it's Wade penetrating. Allen's shot is off. Philadelphia's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Anderson dishes to White. He feeds it to Richardson. And it's off from three-point range.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Dives for it. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Now we get a chance to check out the numbers for Ray Allen. How he performed last season. 5th in free throw percentage. And with that smooth stroke of his, he also climbed all the way into the top 15 in terms of three-point shooting accuracy.
Yeah, and you talked about it, Steve, what a stellar season it was for him at the stripe. I mean, they are freebies. They're called free for a reason, and he certainly made that come true because he knocked them down at a high rate.
This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. 5th, Ray Allen.
The pressure is always there when you're at the foul line. It's you in the basket. You're all alone. But the really good free throw shooters are the ones that can knock them down at a high rate. And this guy is on that list because he was able to block out the distraction and follow his routine.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami making a change here. Cole's checked in. Richardson kicks to White. Shot is off. Great D that time from Anderson. The Heat leading by 15. Cole, the pass to LeBron. He's against Anderson. Back to LeBron. He dishes it to Cole. Good ball movement here by Miami. Allen kicks to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Anderson defended by Moultrie. And Anderson gets it to go. Philadelphia shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. Pass to Carter Williams. Dishes to Moultrie. Feeds it to Richardson. Pass to Anderson. Back to Richardson. 5 on the clock. And the 3 ball is good. Richardson's got 6 in the quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely. And Anderson kicks to White. No good. And it's Miami the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And the other most noticeable thing about him to me is his passing. I mean, he makes things so easy for his teammates. All they have to do is get to the right spot on the floor, and he'll get it to him. Talking about Chris Anderson, guys, the Birdman. We weren't sure if he was going to be able to fly last season, but he did latch on with a very good Miami Heat team who was in need of some help rebounding, which is his strength. He still can do that and block shots as well.
Greg Oden, he's checked in for the Heat. Miami leading by 16. Allen outside from past the arc. That's good. Allen's got 5 points so far.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
That is good. 13 points here for Thaddeus Young. Here's Cole. He has 5. Lewis. Battier left side with the fadeaway. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get it. I mean, they're hitting their shot.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Miami ahead, up 19. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Bring your costume. It's Halloween in the NBA. Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors take on Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers. Make sure to catch it.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
On the floor for Miami, Lewis is out there with Shane Battier. Then it's Oden. Then it's Allen. And it's Cole in at the point. And Young, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the 76ers. The Heat leading by 17. Battier dishes to Oden. Out to Battier. Miami no good on that time either. Battier's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Carter Williams, the pass to Turner. Kicks it to Noel. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Shane Battier.
Nerlens Noel, 6'11", out of Kentucky. Big wingspan, about 7'4". So he's a player who has a chance to be an incredible shot blocker. Of course, following in the footsteps of Anthony Davis at Kentucky.
And back to Noel, still very slender. The question for him has been, does he have the strength to play?
Not right now. He's got to get stronger. He's first got to recover from that ACL tear that he suffered. But if, in fact, he can get stronger, I love his motor, and I like his potential to become better as an offensive player.
There's a lot to withstand inside in the NBA.
No question about it.
Allen kicks to Battier. Inside to Bosch. Good on the baseline, Jay. And the Heat lead by 18.
And that's the goal every time down. Just find a high percentage shot.
Now here's Carter Williams, defended by Allen. Here's Richardson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Richardson's got 21 in the game.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here's Battier. Buries it from three-point range.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
The 76ers shooting here about 46% for the game. The dish to Noel. Noel, great positioning on the putback.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
Well, no need to back it out if you're in position for the dunk.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And Young kicks to Turner. Right through the D for the layup.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Bosch, defended by Noel. Bosch, that's good.
How about the field goal percentage shooting this half, guys? It's gone through the roof.
The 76ers trail by 19. Now Carter Williams. He passes it to Young. He kicks to Noel. On the wing, Turner. 6 to shoot. Rebound by the Heat.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Now the 76ers on the break. Turner leading the charge. No good from 11 feet. The Heat leading by 19 points. Allen drives in. Cole defended by Noel. And it's Cole missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Richardson. Shard Lewis pulls it in.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Cole's shot is good. Philadelphia shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Still Miami.
Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Rashard Lewis. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Turner. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Wade gets the bucket.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
And here is Carter Williams. Richardson for 3, and it's Haslem with the rebound. Haslem's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Turner with the steal. Richardson against Chalmers. Wade with the block. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer.
He just has not been a viable option for them this quarter.
Richardson missing again.
Well, it looks like it's in his head right now. He looks tight. He's not producing, and his team's struggling as well.
Wade, defended by Carter Williams. Here's Bosch. Rebound by the 76ers. Young's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Richardson. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Richardson's got 23. Miami leading by 20. Here's Hawes. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Chalmers dishes to Bosch. He's against Hawes. Chalmers, defended by Carter Williams, and the basket by Chalmers. The 76ers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Turner fires. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Bosch has got 8 rebounds in this game. Ejected by Young. Here's Carter Williams. It's hauled in by the Heat. LeBron's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bosch passes to Wade. That one's good from the corner. Wade's got 33.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Carter Williams kicks to Hawes. 76ers moving the ball around. Young, covered by LeBron. Young dishes to Hawes, and he drops it in from the low post. Hawes got 4 points in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Well, it was a healthy season last year for Spencer Hawes, and maybe not the guy they were hoping to hold down their center spot in Philadelphia after trading for Andrew Bynum during the offseason, but Hawes was more than serviceable in his expanded role in the middle. What a stellar outing in this one for Young. He has 9 rebounds, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
They sure have, and clearly he's gotten in their heads because of it, Clark. You guys are looking over their shoulder now, always worrying about where he is.
And Hawes showed his great start in the condensed season of 2011-12. He wasn't a mirage. He played well last season.
Well, he's a finesse center. He's very skilled. He can pass, shoot from long range, and did a pretty good job on the glass, too.
The 76ers trail by 20. There's the pass to Richardson. Off on the layup.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
The baseline J. And there's Mario Chalmers on the assist by LeBron. Chalmers has got 27 points. The 76ers shooting in this game 45%. Passes it to Turner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You just can't afford to let somebody get that good position in the paint.
Well, it's more than trouble when he does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
It's stolen by Carter Williams. For the finish, throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
Oh boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
Sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Playing a terrific game, a basket away from a double-double.
A solid outing for him, some great numbers.
And there's the feed to Richardson. Nice open look, but it's no good. The Heat leading by 18. Wade, Richardson covering. Wade drives in. He feeds it to Haslam. Chalmers passes it to Haslam. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Carter Williams with it. Leads him in there. Turner. And it's blocked by Bosch. They recover it.
Now he's their top rebounder. He's doing an excellent job on the glass today.
Well, I tell you what, I love the effort he's shown on the boards today, Steve. It's been fantastic.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
Now here's Carter Williams. Tight defense on him. Here's Hawes. It's rebounded by Bosch.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And here are the 76ers now. Here's Turner. They get it back. Young. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that just shows you why it's so important to win the second shot game.
Yeah, you know, those second shots are usually the easy ones, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because the defense is out of position on the shot attempt and in terms of rebounding lanes. Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
Richardson kicks to Hawes. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Hawes got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
LeBron James on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. And it's 37 points for LeBron. And Philadelphia calls time here.
You know, it's kind of easy to think the Heat will be a team that hurts you more in transition than behind the three-point line, but one of the strongest parts of this Heat team is their ability to hurt you from the arc.
Down low, here's Richardson, and it's blocked by Bosch. He dishes it to Chalmers. Now Haslam inside. Young with the steal. Wade against Richardson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And back to the Heat. They shot 39% as a team from beyond the arc, which was only bested by the Golden State Warriors. And Steve helps when you have 5 players shooting over 40% from deep. I mean, that's just incredible. Those are Steve Kerr-like numbers.
Let's not get carried away here, Kevin. No, but this is a team that's fun to watch, the way they stretch the floor and the driving lanes. Because of that floor spacing, it opens everything up for James and Wade.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Arnett Moultrie's checked in for Young. Royce White comes in for Carter Williams. And it's James Anderson in for Jason Richardson. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. .136 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hawes. Lots of room. Second chance effort. Moultrie, that's good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Wade for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Hawes got 4 rebounds in this game. Anderson dishes to White. Turner gets the screen from Moultrie. Shot's good by Turner.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Now Haslam inside, puts the lead pass in front of him. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play.
Well, really the heart and soul of this Miami team in a lot of ways, Udonis Haslem. Born and raised in Miami. He's played his entire decade-long career with the Heat, and just a tough, hard-working guy and a locker room leader.
Lavoy Allen's checked in for Spencer Hawes. And White kicks to Turner. Dishes to Moultrie. Knocked loose. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And that one's good by LeBron. And back to Haslam. He helped lift the Florida Gators program back to prominence. Took them all the way to the NCAA championship game, playing at center of all positions.
But was really heavy back then at Florida. And he had to lose a lot of weight before he was ready to play in the NBA. Went to Europe to play first. He's been the heart and soul of the Heat organization ever since.
Allen, covered by LeBron. Oh, that's blocked. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. Wade from outside. Goes back up. And off the glass. That one's good.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
In a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good when you play a game like they have here.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwayne Wade.